Hi friends, happy Tuesday. Just giving it a second while I pull up my page. And if you are watching the replay, just skip ahead a few seconds. And I just want to make sure we are up on my screen on my Facebook page. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are all doing well. And I just want to make sure that we are good to go. And I do see my screen. And let me pull this up. Thank you so much, Patty, for joining me today. Well, happy Tuesday, my friends, and welcome back for another episode of Teach It Tuesday. For those of you that are new to my page, welcome. My name is Tammy Savello, and I'm with Cards by TLC. And every Tuesday, my friend Jennie and I from Stampin' with Jen go live to you, bringing you fun ideas featuring color combos, fun folds, which we did last week, and projects that contain the same bundles and sketch challenges, which we are focusing on today. Today we are playing with the sketch challenges that can actually be found. I really love this feature that Stampin' Up did in our new annual 2024-2025 annual catalog, that on page 22 we have different sketch layouts. I don't know about you, but do you ever get stuck with the same card designs that I struggle with? Well, this page actually helps me out quite a bit. And I know it's a little challenging to see on the screen on the catalog, but let me bring you a larger image that my friend Frenchie, she's a fellow demonstrator, Frenchie Martin, she created the actual dimensions that has the images today, and I really believe that this helps us out quite a bit. So we are actually focusing on number 22. There's 22 sketch designs on page 22. So I think that this sketch would be fantastic for, you know what, it's funny because when I came to mind on creating today, there's so many different images and stamp sets and bundles that we can use. Today we are using the Attention Shoppers bundle, but I think Jennie is actually, her and I were kind of maybe on the same wavelength, because I was going to use one bundle, specific bundle that she's using today, but I'm not gonna rain on her parade or ruin that. So you guys will have to tune in today at 4 o'clock to see what she plays with. But again, we are doing the Attention Shoppers, and I absolutely love this bundle. It's so cute for just kind of like a shopping image. And I actually created with this on my Thursday live last month. And this is such a fun, creative bundle, and they have these great images. It is photopolymer, which is fantastic for just fun coloring images and seeing where you're going. And I love the font. I'm a font girly, so it's all about the font with me. But let's go ahead and show you really quick. Let me put this aside and get that out of the way. Let's see today's project. We are again playing with the Attention Shoppers bundle, and I actually paired it with this designer paper. It is the Unbound Beauty. Let me get this in frame here. It's from the Unbound Beauty Suite Collection, and it is actually the Unbounded Beauty 12 by 12 designer paper. Now you would think that I would be kind of tired of this, but because I did a class this past summer with this, but this paper is so amazing. I love the different designs it comes up with, and the double-sided, the B-side on this has some amazing like abstract images. And I really love the color combo. Obviously, you can't go wrong with the 2024-2026 in colors. So let's go ahead and get started on our creativity. I'm going to show you a tip on how I made the bags, and I will show you at the end of the video my samples that I created on that live in case you missed it. Now, don't worry, all of the sizes and dimensions will be on my blog tomorrow, July 17th, in case you missed anything today at cardsbytlc.com. All of the details, all of the shopping links will be there as well. And so let's go ahead and get started. We are using a top folding card base, and this is in the Petunia Pop, which is one of our amazing in colors. It is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. We have two basic white panel sheets that are going to be for the front and the inside, 4 by 5 1/4. And then our deckled circles, let's go ahead and our designer paper. I need to pull this back out really quick. Our designer paper, I actually added a layer to this. So let's kind of keep this in frame as well to kind of reference. So our designer paper is actually this layer right here. And that is 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. So that is what the designer paper is. And then these are actual squares. So I decided to use circles for my my squares. And these are actually the deckled circles, which are, I believe, the third from the smallest of the deckled circles dies. And these actually are a diameter of 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. So I still stayed in function with the sizes on that. And then I cut a piece of basic white for our sentiments that we're going to angle cut. And this piece is cut at 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I still went by the layout of this, but I just added another layer. And this layer, I guess, would be your main card base. But I did add that basic white layer to kind of break up the color combo. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you. Let's bring this back in. What I did first, let's go ahead and pull this off to the side. And got to show the inside of the card. The inside color card, I just added the birthday image as well. So I did the shopping cart, and then I just did, rather than adding designer paper that I typically do, I just stamped that image and added just that little bit of element to the inside of the card. So what I actually did, and I did this ahead of time, you're going to want to stamp full image on basic white card base. I stamped two shopping bags and cut them out whole. And then let me go ahead and bring in a scrap, because the next thing that I did for a tip, I took this designer paper. Let me show you this designer paper. It's actually 12 by 12, but this is actually just a little bit left of what I have left of this. And I cut this down to, oh wait, sorry, you know what, guys? Just kidding. I also used I used two different designer papers. I actually also used the Friends for Life designer paper, I believe it is. I was like, wait a second, this is 6 by 6. So I actually used two designer papers. I used the Unbounded Beauty for the front panel, and then for the shopping bags is actually that amazing designer paper. Let me see if I can find it quickly for us. Can't believe I did that. That's so funny. So let me just, here it is. The Full of Life designer paper, that beautiful rainbow paper, is actually this design right here. And I was like, wait, this isn't quite right. So I did use the Full of Life designer paper, which is 6 by 6, and this paper is absolutely amazing on the other side. So I actually cut out a 2 by 6 inch strip of designer paper, and that is actually what I'm going to be doing my shopping bags. And I am using this piece of scrap right below. You can either mask this top part off right where the bag is, I just went ahead and made it simple on me, and I'm just going to be stamping the bag, and you're going to line the top of that bag right there, right where the handle is, to the top part of your designer paper, because what we are going to be doing is we're actually going to be either just cutting this bottom half out, or I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut that. But that's what I did. I lined it up with the top of our designer paper, and that gives us fun little shopping bag images that you can use on the shopping bags, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra dimension. And we'll be coloring these shopping bags in a minute, but let's go ahead and cut out. Look how fun. I mean, look how different, even just by using a portion of that designer paper, that it's going to be different for each bag. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Great, I'm not missing any questions. I know, I love the inside of that. I just wanted to do something a little bit different, Patty, just because I'm used to just putting that designer paper in. And you're going to want to cut right along just the outside of the bag, lining that right up on, leaving just that little bit of black showing. And we're just gonna kind of round. Hang on, guys. I can't talk and fussy cut at the same time. I wish I was one of those amazing stampers that can do that, but I kind of have to focus. I'm one of those that can't walk and chew gum at the same time. And you're just going to go right along that edge. It's just really quick and easy to fussy cut that out. And see, that's just going to lay right on top of that bag. And then we're going to do our coloring of that. Okay. And then I pulled my Stampin' Blends to do my coloring. The color, because we don't have Petunia Pop right now in stock, I went ahead and I pulled the dark Fresh Freesia. I thought that that was a great secondary color that you can use. And then I also pulled dark Lemon Lolly for the inside panel piece of our card. So let's go ahead, and before we do any coloring, let's go ahead and stamp the inside image of our card. Let's pull our basic white, and we'll come in with our birthday cake. And I'm stamping in Memento Black ink because I am using my alcohol blends today. Okay. So let's just stamp that right in the corner, just like so. And then we're just gonna come in, and again, I used that dark Fresh Freesia. And I thought that this is a good secondary color because honestly, the dark Fresh Freesia was pretty close to the Petunia Pop color. It has a little bit more purple in it, and I believe the Petunia Pop has more of almost like a berry to it. Just gonna quickly add in some color. Let me just flip to my brush tip, that'll go a little bit easier. And then we're going to come in with our dark Lemon Lolly, which is a great yellow. The dark Lemon Lolly I thought is fantastic. It's a great bright yellow rather than our Daffodil Delight. Our Daffodil Delight is a fantastic solid yellow image, but this dark Lemon Lolly is pretty close to Daffodil Delight, and I think it gives us a nice, bright, vibrant yellow. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this back and let's put together our bags. Come in with good old Tom. I love these colors too together, Jenny. These are fantastic. Again, I'm relying on color combos based on our designer paper. I really think that they don't bring colors together. I feel like they kind of like make us think outside the box and pull colors that you typically don't use. I know, Shannon, I love the lemon lolly as well. I really love the blends in the lemon lolly for sure. I haven't used the cardstock a lot and I need to pull that out. I think maybe for Thursday's live, I might play with lemon lolly more. Because if you don't know, Thursday, I was actually going to do something different on my Thursday live. And I did not realize that it was National Ice Cream Day on Thursday. So I needed to pivot. And I think I'm going to be playing with the ice cream swirl bundle. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is Cards by TLC, just like this. And I do lives on Thursdays at 11, same time as we do here on Facebook. So join me for Thursday for that. I'm just gonna come in here. I probably could have gone a shade lighter for this one, but it matched the first one better. So I usually like to go lighter with the tissue paper, but we're just gonna go with it. And then I'm just gonna match that handle. Add some color to this. And if you're watching the replay, Jenny and I made things a lot easier and made playlists for the Teach It Tuesday. So all of that is linked and will be linked to the blog tomorrow, the 17th, I believe it is. And I'm just adding some little polka dots just for fun. Because why not? There we go. There's some fun little polka dotted. Shannon says I'm going to challenge myself to use cardstock colors I don't normally gravitate to. That is a great challenge. That would be fun. Like wild wheat for me, for sure. I know the polka dots added some cute little contrast to that. And then let me go ahead and stamp the happy birthday while I have this pad out, because I just don't want to I want to have that extra cushion. And I just stamped it in the Memento black ink. You could have, let me just see it really quick. There we go. That's a little smudgy. We're going to flip that over. I got a little happy with that Memento black ink. There we go. Much better. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and start piecing this together. And let me grab my bone folder. Had it on my other table. Crease those edges. And then we're just gonna come in and adhere this and piece this all together. You always use Melon Mambo. Okay. And Melon Mambo is a color that I don't always use. So that would be a color that I probably would be great to use to challenge myself. It's not a color I typically go for. But we might be using that on Thursday. That might be another fun ice cream color. On our front panel here. And then we're going to come in with that designer paper. I love that pattern. This one is probably one of my favorite pattern. Maybe that's what it is, Jenny. Maybe I'm just not a pink girly. I'm a blue girly, as you know. Here we go. Line that up from edge to edge. And then I'm going to come in with my bucket of foam adhesive sheets that I've just used from scrapping this up. And let's just take one of these larger ones and cut it down. That's probably a good size. Maybe just trim this off just a little bit there. There's a good one, and there is another decent size one. You can use, you don't have to even pop this up. I know that a few demonstrators in here don't like to pop things up, but I like to do that. You can use some Stampin' Dimensionals, lay that flat, and it just gives it a little bit of extra raisiness, if that's even a word. That's probably not even a word. I'm creating a vocabulary again. Okay, and then we'll just do like so. And we'll come in here and add a little strippy. That's a perfect one right there. I might have to add a Stampin' Dimensional because it didn't quite go all the way over. I'm going to even that out. There we go. And then I think I like it this way. I think I like that lighter one on the bottom. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm so glad that you love it. And we're just going to glue our little bag down. I'm just going to have it kind of peek out over the top of that. And then we'll just glue this bottom half again. And leave the top part of that bag just kind of peeking over that edge, just like so. And then we're going to finish off. I'd been waiting forever for these to come in stock, and these are the Opal Rounds assortments, and I just thought the blue was, I originally did this clear color, and it was nice, but I felt that the blue was kind of like a different pop of color. So we're going to come in with the blue and add just a little bit of pop of color. And there we go. Come on, guy. Okay, get off of there. And there we have it, my friends. There is our layout number 22. Let me pull that back in for reference again. And I will have this printout for you on my blog as well. So you can have that printed out copy for you. But there is our layout, and there is our design, and there are our projects. So cute. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for stopping in. Super card number 22. Thank you so much, you guys. Well, that is it for today, my friends. Like I said, all of the sizes and dimensions will be at my blog post tomorrow, July 17th at cardsbytlc.com. If you're not following me there, please give me a follow there, as well as my YouTube channel, again, by Cards by TLC on YouTube as well. But that is it for me today. Be sure to join Jennie on her Facebook page at Stampin with Jen, 2 N's in Stampin and 2 N's in Jen, right here on Facebook at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you again for joining me again for another episode of Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jennie. And I hope to see you all next week here for another fun project. Or if you would like to join me again on Thursday on YouTube at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be going live with a fun ice cream card for National Ice Cream Day. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone.